Hello, everyone. Welcome to another episode of Mumbai से Manchester. I hope आप लोग उतने ही excited हो given ये अपना first match है season का 2020-2021. ट्रांसफर मार्केट की न्यूज़ तो हम रोज देख ही रहे हैं, जो बकवास हम पढ़ पढ़ के हमारे दिमाग की वाट लग रही है. तो उसको अभी फिलहाल साइड में रखते हैं. आज का मेन टॉपिक है लाइनअप प्रेडिक्शंस फॉर टुमारो. What kind of tactics we should employ tomorrow to kill this game as soon as possible, and also देखते हैं कि क्रिस्टल पैलेस कैसे सेटअप करेंगे खुद को based on some of the games that they played in the friendlies or last जो उनका game था against Southampton. We'll check that out. So over to you, Saurabh.
All right. All right. So as you see, left hand side में हमारा predicted starting 11 है. मार्शल, ग्रीनवुड, ब्रूनो, रैशफोर्ड, हम लोग को लग रहा है फ्रंट फोर खेल सकते हैं. We are hoping कि Marshall gets off to a goal scoring start. Last year, despite missing a large part of the season, वो golden boot running में था at the very end. But if he gets a good start to the season, पहले 2-3 games में if he gets in a goal scoring run of form, that'll be amazing. So Marshall is up there, up front. Left side पे Rashford news में है कि he might be carrying some injury. हम लोग ने फिर भी रैशफोर्ड को स्टार्टिंग लाइनअप में डाला है. इफ ही इज ट्रूली कैरिंग एन इंजरी देन जेम्स विल टेक हिज प्लेस. ग्रीनवुड इज स्लाइटली डिफरेंट केस. सो प्रेस कॉन्फ्रेंस में सोल्जर ने बोला कि वी वांट टू प्रोटेक्ट ग्रीनवुड फ्रॉम द मीडिया and the media attention that he has been getting because of his England call-up और उसका इंग्लैंड में जो उसने मचा के आया वो. But yeah, बहुत unnecessary attention मिला है उसको. It was stupid of the media to pull out his images from way before, एक दो साल पहले के, even before he made his United debut and make a big deal out of it. It was completely uncalled for. So maybe again he might be to just shield him from the media circus. Greenwood might be benched. But the thing is, Rashford और Greenwood दोनों बेंच करेंगे तो अपने पास इतना डेप्थ है नहीं. So I guess at least one, if not both, will play. Bruno is clearly going to start. Van der Beek is going to start because Pogba pre-season friendly खेला नहीं है. उसको इतना because he just is recovering from COVID. Obviously he is available for the game, but without much of a match practice, I don't think वो starting lineup में directly खेलेगा. So Van der Beek खेलेगा सेंट्रल मिडफील्ड में, और उसके बाजू में ईदर मैटिच या मुझे लग रहा है मैकटोमिनी खेल सकता है बिकॉज मैकटोमिनी प्लेड अगेंस्ट विला एंड एटलीस्ट ही इज ऑन हिज वे टू बीइंग फुल्ली फिट. back five really picks for itself. Wan-Bissaka, Lindelof, Maguire, Shaw, David De Gea. The only question was David De Gea pick करेगा या Henderson. I think that it's safer to pick De Gea. Just because अगर पहले गेम में ही if he picks Henderson, again the attention will be all towards that decision and not towards the team. So I think it's too much of a risk to put Henderson just to take attention away from the entire sort of media trial. It's better to put David De Gea in goal. So 5 things that we should watch out for. First is United need to focus on the game at hand. Transfer news बहुत ज़्यादा overwhelming है and it's overwhelmingly negative reactions आ रहे हैं. And unfortunately, the players who are in our squad are taking a brunt because of it. Van der Beek signing should still be a positive sort of positive news, and it should be seen in positive light for us. But suddenly, because we are seeing that we are missing out on players, suddenly लोग बोल रहे हैं अकेला वैन डर बीक क्या करेगा, एंड सडनली हिज इंपॉर्टेंस हैज फॉलन. सो ऐसे प्लेयर मोरल को इम्पैक्ट नहीं करना चाहिए. सो वी नीड टू फोकस ऑन द गेम एट हैंड. यहाँ पे स्टार्टिंग लाइनअप में 2 प्लेयर्स है, मेसन ग्रीनवुड जिसका ऑलरेडी हम लोग ने बात किया, एंड हैरी मैग्वायर, हु were both in the media for wrong reasons. They need to focus on the game at hand. They should put all their personal woes aside and just focus on the game. So that's the first point. second point is we need to kill the game off in 60 minutes. इसका रीजन ये है कि एस्टन ये क्रिस्टल पैलेस हैव हैड 2 games, 2 or 3 games, दो आई थिंक वो लोग 1-2 फ्रेंडली खेले, एक काराबाओ के कप गेम खेले और ऑब्वियसली एक प्रीमियर लीग गेम खेले. So they will be fitter, sharper, better prepared for this game. So I think if we leave it until the 80th or the 90th minute, they might be fitter and fresher or fitter and sharper, and we might end up dropping points. So I think we need to start strong and kill the game off early, so that if we go 2-3-0 up, we can bring on the subs and still have fresh legs out there.
Right. और ये just एक point add करना था सौरभ, not just this game to be honest, like ये जो bottom half of the table वाली teams है, उनको तो हमने पहले first half में ही उड़ा देना चाहिए. ये हमारी hopefully ये attitude के साथ ही जाए तो बहुत अच्छा रहेगा हमेशा, whether it's fitness, whatever it may be. So I completely
and again more so because अपना fitness ये game के लिए 100% नहीं रहेगा, इसीलिए it's even more important this game.
Right.
उनका third point is Zaha उनका biggest attacking threat है. Clearly अगर if we can keep Zaha in check, I think the rest of the team we can deal with relatively easily. Right. So I think that is a key factor. Their attackers, Ayew, Zaha, Townsend, they press really high, but the rest of the team does not quite follow the press. So our defenders need to be watchful that they don't give a stupid ball away. They need to make sure that they retain the ball, recycle the ball, and pass it to our great midfield. Okay? So I think that's the fourth thing. And the fifth and the last point is the players need to make a statement. There is so much talk about the transfer and negativity around the club that they need to make the statement. They are still good enough. In the second half of last season, they were still the second best team in the league. And they should raise their game and they should make a statement. This team is still good enough to thrash Crystal Palace. Happy? Right. Your thoughts?
No, I think you covered a whole lot. Last point पे just I would like to add कि yeah, I completely agree. We don't want to go too much into transfers, पर हमें पता नहीं October 5 जब deadline day है तब सांचो जिसके बारे में हम जमाने से बात कर रहे हैं, then अभी फिलहाल रेगुलॉन से हम टेलेस पे चले गए. Even if these players don't arrive, which obviously we don't want to happen, but these players should be feeling something, right? Like new players are being talked about. Shaw, who had a pretty decent season, like a season and a half, usko pressure feel ho raha hoga. So yeah, those kind of players should really step up and show कि भाई भले कोई भी आ जाए कल, मेरी जगह I'm giving my whole-hearted effort to really be part of this starting level. So yeah, I think they need to make a statement, as you said.
Yeah. As you can see at the bottom, Ollie's press conference quotes, he says that you see other clubs and what they do, they put a challenge up for us. Our response has to be results. That's the response. We can be the best at the things that don't cost anything, the culture, the training, the coaching, getting fitter. So that is absolutely spot on. The game has to be the focus tomorrow. Happy? Yeah. Agree with the man of the match prediction.
Yeah, मुझे Bruno obviously एक बहुत बड़ी possibility दिखता है कि he'll be the man of the match. I feel Martial is another good possibility because goal तो वही score करेगा ऐसा लग रहा है. जो अगर if he continues the form of 2019-2020, goals तो score करने का बहुत chance है उसका. तो either Bruno or Martial is what I think. And yeah, I would really love to see that prediction that you have on the right side. 3-0 Crystal Palace. Keep a clean sheet, score 2 or 3 or even more goals, to be honest. That would be the statement that we are talking about. Yeah. Right? We blew them apart. So yeah.
And I was thinking about the score prediction, and this is our first game of the season. This is a fan channel. I did not want to let the negativity creep in, and purely because of that reason, I feel that this team can and should win 3-0 tomorrow.
Yep.
Okay. Happy, do you want to switch over to the tactical preview of how Crystal Palace can line up?
Sure. Go ahead. Okay, so from a tactical standpoint, हमने थोड़े चीजें नोट डाउन की. Crystal Palace roughly एक 4 or 5 games. I think they played around 4 games, friendly games. Then obviously they had the Southampton game last weekend. Midweek में वो Carabao Cup वाला गेम खेले. मैंने जो भी लाइनअप्स ढूंढने की कोशिश की उनके पिछले 5-6 गेम्स वाले, they were playing 4-4-2. It's a bit of a departure from what they were playing earlier. And what that means is Zaha is pairing up with Ayew up front. He's not going that wide. उन्होंने लेफ्ट साइड पे टायरिक मिचेल जो उनके आई थिंक यूथ सिस्टम से आया है, एंड जेफरी श्लप जो उनके स्क्वाड में काफी टाइम से था, right? They are trying to provide that support to Zaha so that he doesn't have to drift that wide. उनका अटैक भी बहुत heavily left-sided रहा है, but obviously we'll have to be wary of someone like Andros Townsend. So keeping those things in mind, the 4-4-2 formation, the fact that they are going to be a bit more attacking from the left side, there are a few other things that I just wanted to touch upon. पहले तो we should take advantage of the second balls, right? When Palace is not a team that passes the ball well, right? They play long balls. ये सब का opportunity हमने properly लेना चाहिए. Like as soon as they misplace the ball, we need to be alert and fast enough and in the right positions to take advantage of those balls, second balls, and pass it to the right player and get the attack going. So I would really like to see that. Usually हम देखते हैं कि we are always late to that challenge or late to take that ball against good teams and sometimes even against high counter attacking teams. So वो I think हमने काफी ध्यान में रखना चाहिए, and that will also show कि भाई हम कितने sharp है. That you can judge from that. Second thing is Crystal Palace, Andros Townsend, Jeffrey Schlupp, Jordan Ayew, Wilfred Zaha, ये 4 प्लेयर्स के आजू बाजू को, मतलब ये चारों प्लेयर्स को लेके ही ज्यादा अटैक करेंगे, and they will try to sit back as much as possible whenever they have a chance. So we have to make sure कि हमारी passing intelligent रहे, incisive रहे, और movements भी intelligent रहे, and this is expected more from our forwards. Like Martial, Rashford, Mason Greenwood, Bruno, and now Van de Beek, right? बहुत सारे वीडियोस आप लोगों ने फैंस से देखे ही होंगे कि Van de Beek को एक बड़ा the reason why we signed him was because of his intelligent movements, right? His runs into the box. So that would be critical. The third thing, after you make these passes, be clinical. Southampton का गेम अगर मैं एग्जांपल लूं, stats अगर हम देखें तो Crystal Palace had like 30 or 27% के around possession. Southampton had majority of that possession and they also had a good amount of shots on target, but they never finished. Obviously, thanks to Vicente Guaita, who had a phenomenal season last time around. So yeah, he protected them quite a lot, but Southampton were not clinical, and that's the reason they lost 1-0. I think given the amount of shots they had, the match would have been drawn. So हमारा वो problem रहा है थोड़े कोई cases में where we haven't been clinical. We have to be clinical, and that is where like we are really hoping first half maybe we blow them apart. Wary of pacey counter attacks. Again, Townsend के पास pace है, Schlupp, Zaha, Jordan Ayew. He's mainly dependent on movements. But ये 3 जो players है, Tyrick Mitchell भी can join the attack. We need to be aware of these kind of quick attacks and keeping that in mind. Obviously, someone like Shaw will have to be better, just as he did in at the end of 2019-2020 season, because they'll be crossing as well quite a lot. Lindelof will have to be good. is what I think. And again, defending long balls, जो अपना problem रहा है, set piece defending, अगर long ball खेल रही है team, तो there has always been confusion who is going to head it out or who is going for that challenge. That is something I think Maguire or Lindelof, Wan Bissaka, Shaw के बीच में अच्छा communication अगर रहे, तो I think it could be smooth sailing. But this is something I'm pretty sure Solskjaer ने drill किया ही रहेगा इन players के दिमाग में. We'll see what really happens in the game eventually.
I completely
that
agree.
is on.
When you were talking about point number 4, wary of pacey counterattacks, मैं सोच रहा था Maguire is susceptible to pacey counterattacks. When you think of defending long balls, I think Lindelof is susceptible to defending long balls. When you think of fast counter-attacking wing play, we will have Shaw and Wan-Bissaka tucking in and not bombing forward. So most of the creative impetus will have to come from our midfield and our wingers. So this will be possession based, and creativity onus will be on Bruno Fernandes and the Beak or apne teen forwards. So it is going to be truly an attacking unit that will need to work as one, and a defensive unit that will need to be solid. बहुत ज़्यादा full backs bomb forward नहीं करेंगे game में.
Right. And पहले तो वही, like, if we can take advantage of the second ball and keep the ball as much as possible, I think we'll see them off very quickly. It's just that whether we do it properly or not. So let's see क्या होता है.
All right. Well, let's look forward to a great start to the season. We will have a match review that will come out tomorrow. We will have match reactions, Solskjaer's reactions, any interviews that come out tomorrow, and you never know, we might also have some transfer news. So keep watching, like, share, and subscribe.